Can you hear me now? Okay, let's get started. In a comfortable seat. While I'm doing my thing now. Oh. Specs off. You'll find a comfortable seats and wriggle about a bit so that you feel comfortable. The sit bones are rooting down, legs are heavy. Let the lower back and the hips release and lift up through the top of the head. Close the eyes. Take a deep inhale through the nose. And sigh out through the mouth. 2 more times. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. And then 1 more. Deep, full inhale. And a clearing exhale. Bring the hands into prayer in front of the heart. The awareness into the mind, and consider your intention for the practice, for the rest of today, or anything specific that you're working with. Take another inhale together. And send out your intentions with your exhale. Release the arms down. Eyes open or closed. On your inhale, reach the hands out to the sides, all the way up to the sky, a big stretch. Exhale, press the palms and pull the prayer down the center line. 2 more times. Inhale, stretch out and up. Exhale, pull it down. 1 more like that. Inhale. And exhale. Release your right hand down by the side, left arm stretches up. And then lean over to the right, side stretch. As you reach up and over, press down with your left sit bone. And you can be still, or you might move a little bit. The breath is smooth and easy. On an inhale, lift up and over to the other side. Press the right sit bone down, reach up through the right hand. Adjust into it as you need to. On your next inhale, rise up and over into a twist to the right. Right hand comes behind, left hand crosses over the lap. Inhale to sit tall. Exhale, turning to the right. Hug the belly in. Draw the chest open to the right. 2 more breaths. The next inhale takes you over to the left. Lifting up through the top of the head, but drop the shoulders down. 2 breaths. Inhale, come back to center. Bring your hands onto your knees. On your inhale, pull the chest forward, so lean forward, breastbone forward, squeeze the shoulder blades together. And then exhale, round back like cat. And you can really hang on to your knees, chin to chest, rounding through the whole of the back. Spread the shoulder blades apart. And then we'll do that with the breath. Inhale to rock forwards and open the chest like cow pose. Lift the chin up. Exhale, hang back like cat. Couple more times. Keep going. And then come to a neutral spine. We're going to fold forwards over the cross leg. So either shin in front is fine. Inhale to sit tall. Exhale to lean in. Walk your fingertips forward, wriggle into it. Come down any amount. Look down so that the neck is just neutral. Send some deep breaths into the outer hips and the lower back. Inhale, come back up. We'll take a back bend. The fingertips behind you. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Start to lift the chest up. Look up. Maybe the hips lift off. If you're lifting the hips up, you can press your knees right down. Lower down. I'm going to switch the cross of the legs. Opposite shin in front. Inhale to sit tall. Exhale, fold forwards. Use your next inhale to lift up. Again, fingertips behind you. Lift the chest, look up. Maybe the hips lift up. Couple of breaths here. And then gently release. I'm going to come forwards to all fours. I'm just going to take my socks off. And then from all fours, tuck the toes and push back to downward facing dog. And start to pedal out the feet. Loosening up through the backs of the legs. A little bit into the hips. You can give the head a shake out, yes and no. And then find stillness here. Check that your fingers are spread really wide. Press the mat away. Let the armpits sink down a little bit. Gaze back towards your toes. Lift your sit bones up. Really push the mat away. A nice bend in the knees is good. Feel very strong here. Pushing the mat away, pressing the weight back into your legs. Take a few breaths. We use the next inhale to come forwards into plank. The exhale, push back to downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, shift back. One more time, come forwards into plank. Lengthen out in your plank. Exhale, everybody release the knees down. Bend your elbows lower onto your belly. Press the tops of the feet down. Lift the hands off the mat. Just a little bit. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Inhale. Lifts the chest and the head, not pressing into the hands. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower. One more. Inhale, come up. Exhale, release. Inhale, press up through the knees or plank. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. Take 3 breaths. Use your next inhale to curl forwards into plank. On the exhale, we're going to lower down, either all the way down onto the belly or halfway down for chaturanga. So you come forwards a little bit into the fingertips, bend the elbows, lower down. Inhale for cobra or up dog. So hold it here in your back bend. Open the chest, lift up through the top of the head and press the tops of the feet down. Legs are strong. On your next exhale, push back to downward facing dog. 3 breaths. On your next exhale, look forwards. Make your way to the top of the mat. Halfway lift. Inhale. Hold it here. So lengthen the spine. Take the rounding out of the upper back. Crown of the head shoots forward. Tailbone sticks out behind you. And squeeze the belly in. On your next exhale, fold forwards. And we'll take ragdoll. Bring the feet at least hip width. And interlace the fingers behind the back. Knuckles could lift up any amount. If shoulders are tight, just let the hands rest on the lower back. Give the head a shake out, yes, no. Sway from side to side. You might bend the knees a little bit. Toes are nice and long and the head's just dangled. And then rock forwards and backwards. Release the hands down. On your inhale, we're going to rise up. So either curling up very slowly, or you come up with a long spine. Either way, there's no rush. If you're curling up, really press down, engage the core, take your time. And once we've come up, use an inhale to stretch the hands up, reach up. Exhale, land the prayer in front of the heart. And be still, close the eyes. Smooth out your breath. Remember your intention. Release the arms down by the sides. We'll flow through Sun Salute A. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale for your halfway lift, open the chest. Exhale, step back to plank. Take an inhale here. Exhale, lowering down onto the belly or chaturanga. Inhaling cobra or up dog, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale back to downward facing dog for 3 breaths. On your next exhale, look forwards, step or hop to the top. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Rising up, inhale. Keep moving, forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale back to plank. And inhale here. Exhale to lower with control. Inhaling for your back bend. Exhale to down dog. 3 breaths. Use your next exhale to look forwards. Step or hop, feet to hands. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Rising up, inhale. Keep flowing, forward fold with the exhale. Not speeding up, just keep going with the breath. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to plank. Whole inhale here. Whole exhale to lower. Inhale for your back bend. Exhale to down dog. Settle in. Take 3 breaths. One more breath. On your exhale, look forwards. Move to the top of the mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale, rise up. Reach up, interlace the fingers at the top and flip the palms. So press the hands up. Hug the upper arms into your ears. On your next inhale, lift up onto tiptoes. Feel the toe mounds pressing down, all 10 toes supporting you. You're reaching up. On your next exhale, release the arms and the heels down at the same time. Do that one more time. Inhale, stretch up, interlace at the top, flip the palms up, reach up, then lift up onto your tiptoes. Use your next exhale to lower everything down, arms and heels synchronized. Close the eyes, smooth out your breath. Moving on, bring the big toes to touch, blink the eyes open. Inhale, reach the hands up, hands are shoulder width. Exhale, sit down into chair. Take the arms down by your sides and then push the little fingers up towards the ceiling. Option to stay here or lift up onto your tiptoes. Keep breathing. On your next exhale, fold forwards. Step back to downward facing dog. On an inhale, the right leg lifts up. 3-legged dog, right leg straight and strong. Exhale, knee to nose, round it in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to nose, rock forwards. Step the right foot through. Find your feet for a lunge. Press into the feet. Hover the hands off the mat. Over the belly off the front thigh. Bring the arms by your sides. Lean in, open the chest, not collapsing down. Lift the chest up. 2 more breaths. Bring the hands into prayer. Step into warrior 3. Step, glide, or drag that back foot in. Lengthen up and then lean forwards. Play with any arm variations. 2 more breaths here. The root down through the right foot. Fix the gaze onto one spot and breathe. We're going to step back into the flying lunge. Bend the front knee. Place the left foot down. Bring the arms by your sides. Inhale, reach the hands up. Crescent lunge. Deepen the bend into the front knee. Use your exhale to lean forwards. Place the hands down. Kick back. 3-legged dog, right leg up and back. Now you can choose. You could rest in down dog with both feet on the mat. You could move through a vinyasa, traditional, or with this right leg lifted. Inhale brings you into your plank if you're flowing through. Exhale bends the elbows and you lower down. Inhale for your back bend. Exhale, down dog. Take a break. 3 whole breaths. Second side. Inhale to lift your left leg up. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round in. Inhale, extend. Last time, exhale, hug the knee in. Rock forwards. Place the left foot through. Give it a helping hand if you need to. Adjust your feet. Press into the feet. Lift the hands off the mat. Press into your feet. Lift the belly a little bit off the front thigh. Then reach the arms down by the sides. Flying lunge. Don't let this leg do all the work. Really use your back leg. Bring the hands into prayer. Step into warrior 3. Find this length first. Then you tilt forwards. If you feel wobbly, you can always hold on to something. Take a couple more breaths here. We're going to step back into the flying lunge. So start to bend the left knee. Place the right foot down. Arms by your sides. Open the chest. Inhale, reach the hands up. Crescent lunge. Exhale, reach forwards. Place the hands down. Kick back, 3-legged dog. Now you choose rest or flow. 1 breath, 1 movement. Inhaling to a plank. Exhale, you lower down. Inhaling cobra or up dog. Exhale to down dog. Take a big inhale through the nose. And sigh out through the mouth. Take 5 breaths. Close your eyes. Let go of any tension through the face, shoulders. 3 more breaths. Use your next exhale to look forwards. Make your way to the top of the mat. Inhale for a halfway lift. Exhale to fold forwards. Bring the big toes to touch. Drop the hips down, chair pose, reach up. 2 breaths here. Smooth it out. Bring the arms down by the sides. We're going to go through that sequence again. Option to lift up onto your tiptoes for 2 breaths. On your next exhale, forward fold. Step back to downward facing dog. Inhale, the right leg lifts up. Exhale, steps it through. Inhale, lift up off the front thigh, bring the arms by your sides. Hands into prayer. Step into warrior 3. Maybe take a different arm variation this time. Arms forwards, a little bit more challenging, or interlace behind the back for a heart opener. 1 more breath. Step back into your flying lunge. Release the arms by the sides. Inhale, crescent lunge. Reach the hands up. Exhale, place the hands down. Kick back, 3-legged dog. Right leg lifts up and back. Now bend the right knee. Open the hip. Keep the shoulders square. You can stay here, or we go for wild things. So come onto the outside edge of your left foot. Place the right toes down behind you. And then rotate the belly and the chest up towards the ceiling. We're still on the outside edge of the left foot and pressing into the toe mound of the right foot. Reach your right arm up and over. 2 breaths. Now we're going to move back to downward facing dog. Pause here. Smooth your breath out. Find that even rhythm, the inhale and the exhale, same length. There is an optional vinyasa if you wish. Go with your own breath, your own rhythm. Meeting in downward facing dog. We're going to move on to the second side. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, step the left foot through. Find your feet. Flying lunge, belly off the front thigh, arms by your sides. Hands into prayer. Take the weight into your left foot for warrior 3. Maybe something different with your arms this time. 2 breaths. Step back into the flying lunge. Inhale, reach the hands up, crescent lunge. Exhale, hands down. 3-legged dog, left leg up and back. Bend the left knee. Open the hip, point the knee up. Stay here or wild thing. Shift onto the outside edge of the right foot. Bring your left toes, toe mount, onto the floor. So my left foot is not flat on the floor. The heel lifts up. Belly and chest up. Reach the left hand up and over. Shift back to downward facing dog. And pause. No rush. Your option is to stay here or flow through the vinyasa, inhaling to a plank. Exhale to lower down. Inhale for a back bend. Exhale to down dog. And let's come down to child's pose. Bring the big toes to touch, knees wide, seat to heels. Rest the head. Bring the hands into prayer. This is optional, so hands into prayer. Bend the elbows, bring the thumbs onto the back of the neck, and then creep your elbows forward, sink the chest down. 5 breaths. Breathe into the back. Breathe up into your shoulders and your armpits, into the belly. Release the hands down. Walk your hands over to the right side of the mat for side stretch. Let the head rest, let the arms relax. Few deep breaths into that left side. Walk the hands over to the other side. Relax the head and the arms. And breathe deeply. Walk the hands back to center. And we're going to thread the needle, bring your right arm through, under the left armpit, the right side of the head. The right shoulder comes down. You can either keep this left hand extended, press the hand in front of your face, or maybe go for the half bind around your back. Just a couple of breaths. And quietly switch sides. Right arm extends, left arm threads through. Bring both arms forwards and come up to sit. So either sitting on your shins if that's comfortable for you, or cross-legged. We're just going to do a short breathing practice. So alternate nostril breathing. Just let your left hand rest on your lap, or whichever is not your dominant hand. And we're going to either bring the peace fingers onto the third eye, or you can fold the index and middle finger down into the palm of the hand. You use your thumb to close off your right nostril and the ring finger to close off the left. We'll take an inhale through the nose. Exhale out through the nose. Close the right nostril. Inhale left. Close left. Open right. Exhale right. Inhale through the right. Close the right nostril. Exhale out the left. Open. So that's one round. So continue with that. Inhale left. Close. Exhale right. Inhale right. Close. Exhale left. Open. That's one round. So continue for just 5 more rounds. No rush. Couple more rounds. When you've completed your rounds, release your hands, let go of the breath. And we take a moment to feel the effects of that practice. So feel the sensations in the nose, in the nasal cavity, in the head. Any shifts that you feel in the body, in the mind. And then make your way down onto your back. Hug the knees in. And we'll take figure 4. So cross your right ankle over the left thigh. Hold it here or thread the needle. Both hands lace around the back of the left thigh. Just let your left foot dangle down. 2 big breaths into your right hip. Release the hands, bring both feet down. And switch sides. Figure 4 on your left. Thread the needle. 2 breaths. Release the hands. Bring both feet down. Soles of the feet together, knees wide. Supta Baddha Konasana. Rest one hand on the belly, one hand on the heart. And let the body settle. Let go of the breath. Stay in this position or move into Shavasana. Legs long, feet wide. The arms come down by the sides. And take a deep, fullest inhale yet through the nose. A long, slow exhale out through the mouth. We'll take a couple of minutes to be still and quiet. Start to deepen the breath. And move the fingers and toes, wrists and ankles. Take a full body stretch. Draw the knees in. And then make your way up to sit. Get the hands into prayer in front of the heart. And take a moment to feel the effects of the practice in the body, in the mind, in the breath. Bring the thumbs to the third eye. And remember your intention. Take that with you. Bow the head to the heart to seal the practice. Namaste. Thank you.
Thank you, that was great.